this really the final Hotel Transylvania movie, as Sony claims? I don't think it is, because it's surprisingly good, even without Adam Sandler. Yes, when I first heard that Sandler wasn't returning for this fourth installment, I was less enthused about the whole movie, as the Hotel Transylvania franchise has always been the animated version of the Sandman's favorite formula, having Hollywood studios pay for vacations for him and his friends. I guess in the recording booth, it was a fun staycation. The other concern I had was that it's not Halloween. Why would you release a Hotel Transylvania movie in January? I had a hard enough time wrapping my head around the last one, the third film, being a summer release, although that, of course, was about a summer vacation. Especially when we could have used this around Halloween this year. Sorry, Addams Family fans, this was the one I wanted to watch for Halloween, and it was ready. It was ready, but for some reason, Amazon sat on it. But you know what? Now that I've seen it, turns out I had nothing to worry about on both counts, and in fact, I totally get why Amazon held it for now. YouTuber turned professional voice actor Brian Hull, who already voiced Drac in the short Monster Pets, and I didn't even realize, does such a good job here. And again, you would never know it wasn't Adam Sandler. So, Sandman, you played chicken with Sony, and they were able to effectively replace you. And it turns out that Hotel Transylvania 4 isn't very Halloween-y either, with most of it taking place in sunny South America, which was fantastic. Great animation, as usual, from Sony. And most of the time is spent with a very human Drac and a very monstrous Johnny. It just didn't feel like a Halloween adventure at all. And I have to say, I absolutely adore the human Drac design. Instantly more vulnerable and in dad mode, yet still retaining the dignity and hilariousness of the character. No wonder Catherine Hahn's Erica Van Helsing still finds him very hot. He was fantastic. I thought this was just such a clever design and so well executed. Speaking of strong women, Sandler might have bailed, taking Kevin James with him. I could tell a couple of times it wasn't Kevin James, but even for the most part there, very strong replacement. But David Spade, Steve Buscemi, and the rest of the cast are less loyal as they all return. But Selena Gomez ain't letting this cash cow die. Because for the first time, Gomez is an executive producer on Hotel Transylvania film. I checked. She's stepping up. Good for her. And I wouldn't be surprised if she uses this movie to launch either a new animated series, they already had one, although with a different voice cast, ironically, on Disney from 2017 to 2020, or maybe make more movies, which I think would be a great idea. They have plenty of story left in this franchise. Another thing that really helps with this fourth installment and the franchise overall going forward is that they've done a great job building out the cast, not only with strong voice talent, but strong characters. For instance, the Van Helsings, Erica Hahn and her grandfather, voiced by Jim Gaffigan, also does a fabulous job, bring a fun sense of thrill-seeking adventure to the franchise to go along and add to the horror elements. They have, like, the Van Helsings always bust out the coolest vehicles, and they have some really neat ones here too. They also go back on the Monster Airline, which I thought was fantastic. As for the story of Transylvania, don't worry, no spoilers. There are a lot of good story elements here. Yep, Johnny becomes a monster and Drac a human, as do Drac's pals, as was shown in the trailers, but that's more of a funny subplot. The bulk of the story focuses on Johnny and Drac and works well for it. Drac's physical vulnerabilities soon lead to emotional ones, but again, don't worry, the character still maintains his dignity. And the exploration of their father-in-law, son-in-law relationship not only makes Johnny a little less annoying, I'm with Drac, I have no idea what Mavis sees in Johnny, but also makes the story interesting to adult viewers as well as kids. This is something that families can watch together or adults could just watch on their own. So if you've ever enjoyed the Hotel Transylvania movies, and I've enjoyed all of them, particularly the first and the last one. I don't even remember the second one. Oh, I kind of do, actually. Yes, I thought that one was the weakest. I would say it goes first, third, fourth, and then I didn't like the second one that much. But I think the other three are all excellent, which includes this one. This is great. And even better, you can watch it on Amazon Prime at no extra cost starting this Friday. Nice and warm at home and safe from COVID. I watched my screener actually this past Saturday as a matinee, Saturday morning, and I had a really good time. There's just something about watching a movie with the sunlight coming in, especially an animated movie, and this was just so great. So that's my review of Hotel Transylvania, Transformania, which I sincerely hope is not the last Hotel Transylvania story. You got this, Selena Gomez. She's really coming into her own, and it's exciting to watch. All right, so share your own thoughts down below, as well as how you would rank the Hotel Transylvania movies and where you'd like to see it go from here. Subscribe today, and of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.